Hey everyone, welcome to Midlife Matters. I'm Marie, and each week I'm joined by my friends Julie and Mindy to talk about all the topics keeping women in the middle years up at night. Today we're answering the question, what to wear, with the Nashville-based stylist Meredith Mathis. She'll tell us about the new spring trends, the essentials every woman should have in her closet, and how we can look terrific at any age. We're also going to have our first giveaway at Midlife Matters. So stay tuned until the end of the show for all the details. Hello, ladies. Welcome to Midlife Matters.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Meredith.
Hi.
I'm so excited today. Listeners, we have a guest, Meredith Mathis. She is a Nashville-based stylist, and she's going to come on and talk to all of us in our middle years who are looking for fashion advice. She's going to be telling us what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing, some spring trends.
Yes, I'm very excited to have Meredith as a guest. She is really good at what she does. I have known Meredith and her family now for almost 12 years. I couldn't believe that when I added up the years.
Oh, my goodness.
First knew her mom, Stephanie, and then I got to know her whole family. Meredith is an identical twin. Her sister, Rachel, they're both friends with my daughter. Meredith has always had just a wonderful sense of style. As far back as high school, I remember noticing that. She's also a ballet dancer, so she just carries herself with such poise, and she just looks beautiful in whatever she wears.
Oh, my
Wow.
I don't know about that, Julie.
No, it's true. And she also has many talents and gifts, including the gift of hospitality. She's an incredible baker and cook. And now professionally, she works as a stylist. She'll do both personal styling and artist styling. And we'll talk about that a little bit later, what that means. My first experience with Meredith's skills as a stylist came about 4 years ago before my daughter was getting married. She was working at Anthropologie, one of my favorite stores. And I asked her to help me. I had lost some weight and I needed some new clothes, more than just a few pieces like I would normally add each year. But she helped me get a whole new wardrobe. It was really good. I needed, some special pieces for showers, rehearsal dinner, clothes for the wedding and stuff. She was really helpful. What I liked about it was that she made you look at things you wouldn't normally try on. I tended to gravitate to the same old styles and the same old colors. And she would say, you don't have to do that. You can wear this. You can wear that. So she helped me build a really balanced wardrobe because I tended to come home with a bunch of stuff that just didn't go with everything else. And she kind of helped coordinate the whole thing. So I've done that a couple of times with Meredith now, and my daughter has, and she even helped style my daughter-in-law's wedding. And so she's just been a great help to us.
Well, welcome, Meredith. I'm so excited to hear what you have to say.
I am so excited. Thank you for having me. Julie has been a supporter of me ever since I began this journey of styling. So thank you so much for having me.
Well, and I can remember when Julie went to you and then she started wearing some new things to church and I was like, wow, those look great. Where'd you get those?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, she is a great client. She's always willing to try, which is very important. So, yes.
Oh,
well, I trust you, so that's why.
Uh-oh.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And actually, before we started recording today, I thought, I'm kind of self-conscious about recording with a stylist today because I can either go work out or I can have time to take a shower. So this is... I'm wearing my sweatshirt and workout clothes because we're Skyping, but
don't worry at all. I mean,
I wonder if you get that a lot though, that people feel like once they find out you're a stylist, they're like, oh, why am I wearing this?
Yeah. Sometimes they'll say, oh man, I look like I'm in the 80s or 90s, and I don't worry about it. It's fine. You look great. Everybody's beautiful to me. So
yes.
And notice I'm not in my PJs today, Marie.
I know. Well, I just knew with Meredith coming over to record, you'd step up your game a little bit.
Yeah. I even have jewelry on.
And I was just thinking what cute earrings she had on.
Not the norm.
How
PJs
funny.
sound good to me.
Now, Meredith, before we get started, I have identical twin girls. They're 14, and I forgot that you're an identical twin.
I am. She is my best friend. Her name's Rachel, and she is actually studying to be a personal trainer.
I really do have one of my twins that gravitates towards clothes and is kind of like always bossing the other one and almost has to approve her outfit before they go to school because people get them mixed up and she feels like they'll think that that's her wearing that. Did you guys ever go through a period like that where you were nervous about what she was wearing because it would reflect badly on you?
Sometimes we would come out with the same color scheme, and I would say one of us has to change. You know, we can't go to school with the same color scheme going on.
Yes, it's just funny. It is funny how they will gravitate toward the same things, even if they weren't shopping together.
Yep, that's exactly how it goes.
Well, we'll have to put a picture of you and your identical twin up on our Instagram this week because I think twins are fascinating and it would be cool to see you guys together.
And I can finally tell them apart. I can't tell your girls apart yet, Marie, but I can
Julie.
tell them apart, but I don't know which is which still. I know. But I feel like, and my kids used to make so much fun of me, like, Mom, it's so obvious which one is Meredith and which one is Rachel. And I thought, how do you tell? But now I can even see them in a picture and I know.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's great. That's great. Well, Meredith, we have lots of questions for you today.
Well, let's just start out as a fashion stylist. What advice do you have for women in the middle years who are interested in fashion, who want to keep up with trends, but kind of feel stuck?
I would say frame of mind is very important. A lot of women think they can't be trendy when they're in the middle age, but they can. They can be trendy. And I always say confidence is key to feeling good about yourself and your wardrobe. So I say mix those trendy pieces with your classic pieces. Create a wardrobe that is uniquely and wonderfully you, that reflects you and your personal style. So I would say frame of mind is very important starting off.
I think one of the things that I have trouble with, and probably other people are listening, we're thinking to ourselves, I don't even know what really does reflect me. Like, how does somebody go about finding what reflects them? Like, just because I wear something a lot, it's probably more out of convenience because it's in my closet and I picked it up rather than that it's a true reflection of me.
Right. Okay. When you look at a magazine, like let's say, for instance, like your favorite store magazine, what do you gravitate in the magazine that you go, oh man, I wish I could wear that? Well, who says you can't wear that? Who says you can't? You can style that with your laid-back personality, with jeans, cute flats, and a jacket, and that's when it becomes you. Someone else may style that with a more like a pencil skirt or make it more business appropriate for whatever their job is. But that's how I say you begin, is when you start to go, oh man, I wonder if I can wear that. And just be adventurous, because odds are you can wear it.
That's interesting. I never thought about that. Maybe they both pick out the same thing, but the personal style is how they wear it.
Yes, most definitely. And that's what's the beauty about style, is people wear different things the way they want to. And that's what's so fun about it. So
I see some people that just dress very classically. And then some that are, kind of like this bohemian hippie look. And I kind of like a little bit of all of it. Is that okay to say one day I'm in khaki pants and heels, and then the next day I'm in something that's, I feel like I'm kind of all over the place. I like a lot of different things.
I am all over the place too. And I think that's what's fun about fashion, is have fun with it. I mean, why not? Why put yourself in a box? Say, I can only wear classic pieces. I can only wear, pencil skirts, jackets, blazers. Why not just go for a maxi skirt or big earrings or whatnot? I mean, have fun with it. That's when your personality comes through then. So, yes.
All right. Well, what are some basic items that you would tell your clients they should have in their wardrobe?
I would say some basic items would be first, I tell my clients this all of the time, you need good fitting jeans. Jeans are your investment. You will live your life 99.9% of the time in those jeans. So, and you may have to try on several pairs. Usually that's just how it's going to be. But once you find it, invest in them. So that's definitely a basic, I would say. I would also say a white button-up shirt is a classic. It can go with just about anything. It can even be a chambray that's soft and warm and just more comfortable than a cotton. Like I said, it can just go with everything. So I would definitely say a white button-up. And I would say also accessories like jewelry. Jewelry really brings an outfit together. Earrings, a necklace, or a bracelet. It just gives that little something extra that spices up the look. And I would also finally say probably a jacket or a blazer. Good fitting though. You want a nice fitting one. For instance, like a jean jacket, it can go with just about everything. And Julie, we've talked about this before. You needed a jean jacket and you finally got a jean jacket.
But I have the most trouble with the jacket thing. I did wear it on my trips because it really will go over anything.
Well, the thing about jean jackets for me, and I do see a lot of people wear them, they tend to run a little short.
Yeah.
And so you always feel like everything else you're wearing is like sticking out below it. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
She says that's okay.
Yeah. It is. It's just fine. It's just fine. It looks great. And you know, there's other style of jean jackets out there that you can go and look. It just like the jeans, it may take a little time, but once you find it, invest in it.
And then I always get hung up on this too. Say you like to wear your jeans a lot. Well, is it just too much jeans to have jeans and then jean jacket in the same outfit?
I don't think it's too much. Definitely, of course, I would say don't do a jean top underneath it as well. Then it'd be overload denim. I definitely have fun with a printed top or even your white button down with a cute necklace. There you go. It would be a cute little outfit for you. So, yes.
I think that's why I don't wear my jean jacket more is I'm always in jeans.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess if you had like gray jeans or like some colored jeans, I'd feel better about putting it with it. I don't know. Maybe it was something Julie and I grew up with. Maybe it's like middle-aged people. They think, oh, well, we can't have two jean items together at the same time.
You know what? No. And now it's kind of the trend. Even on jeans, they're beginning to mix the colors of denims too. Oh. And so I say just have some fun with mixing your denims and having some cute flat. Another thing that would break up the denim is having some colorful shoes, like colorful flats or something. That would definitely break up the look as well.
Yes.
So, mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Are there certain things that you think mature women should avoid? And I really don't like that term, mature women. How about, I don't know, but I don't know how else to ask it. Are there certain things you think mature women should avoid that make us look like we're trying too hard?
Or maybe just moms in general.
Right. That's true. Like maybe we're not even middle-aged, but maybe we've passed the point of, we have a few kids.
Right. I totally get it. Watch out for your length of your skirt and your shorts. Most definitely. I would say for your skirts, you probably need to keep, just above the knee, at the knee or lower. And for your shorts, I would say 5 inches or lower too.
Now, do you know that that's like trying to find a unicorn every spring? Any shorts that are flattering and longer, they just don't make them.
I know. It's so hard. I always tell people to go to J. Crew because they usually have a lot of different styles of shorts, different lengths. And so you can usually find your length at J. Crew. So
that's a good idea. Okay. That's a good
All right, Marie, ask her your skirt question.
Okay. Now, okay. First of all, let me just back up a little bit. So once when my oldest was in her teenage years, I guess I did wear a lot of khaki without really knowing it because, Khaki's very versatile. And maybe I would have maybe some khaki in my shirt and khaki on my bottoms because that's how I was taught to dress. You match, sort of. Well, one time my daughter described me in quotes as a khaki mess. And I've never forgotten it. And then another thing, and I don't know, any moms out there can really relate to when your teenager says something about your wardrobe, boy, you don't forget it because you're like, okay, let me rethink this. Okay, so another thing.
Especially your teenage son.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He's like, oh, it took a lot for him to notice.
So another thing she criticized me for was wearing skirts. And when I say skirts, I don't mean that they were like shorts in the back and then a skirt in the front, because that doesn't look that great on my body. But they were like kind of like a mini skirt, but they had shorts underneath. So I'm calling that a skirt, but I don't know if that's a true use of the word. But anyways, I kind of got rid of those in my wardrobe. This has probably been 7 or so years, but I was strolling through Costco last week, and did they not have skirts? Tables full of them. And they were this great, like, hiking type material that would be, like, dry quickly. And they were made by Eddie Bauer. And all those are right up my alley, Meredith. And all I could hear was my daughter saying, Mom, get rid of those skirts. But yet here they are in 2019 for sale in Costco. Are they a yay or a nay?
I would say they're both, just because yay in the fact that you could wear that skirt on a hiking trip or on a,
which I never go on.
Or more, if on an outdoors thing, you could definitely wear those. I would say though, on a day-to-day basis, maybe not.
Well, I only bought 2 colors.
You've got lots of hiking to do, Marie.
That's another pattern I fall into, Meredith. I see something and I buy it in every color. Do you run across this?
Yeah, I do. And for some women, I understand, because let's say, for instance, shoes. Me personally, shoes, I have a hard time trying to fit my foot. So once I find a shoe that works, buddy, you better believe I'm going to get it in another color just because. So I understand that, but usually I say keep your wardrobe a little more versatile, a little more, a little more something to it. So,
and do you ever recommend shopping at Costco? Do you have many clients that shop there?
No, not really. But not to say that Costco isn't good.
Okay, so you mentioned skirt length. Was there anything else to look out for?
I would also say crop tops. I've seen women in their middle age, I'm not kid you not, who wear the crop tops. And I just go, ooh, you're trying too hard here to be
even
cool.
if you've been working hard at the gym and you look really good.
Yeah, even then, respect your age. That's what I say. And in respecting your age, I would say avoid the see-through look as well.
Oh.
The sheer look. It's okay if you on your arms or on a longer skirt maybe, but some women who are in their middle age, you're beginning to see their bra underneath. You're beginning to, and respect your age. That's what I would say.
I like that word. Respect your age.
Respect the age. It's a beautiful thing, and accept it and love it. That's what I say.
All right. So no see-through tops, no crop tops.
No crop tops.
So far, so good.
And one more thing I would say is, and a lot of women in middle age think, can I wear distressed jeans and embroidered jeans? And I say, yes, you can, but in moderation, maybe not with a lot of rips or holes even.
Okay.
Just a little something.
That's interesting. Yeah, because I do have a pair of jeans with rips in them. And I felt so cool when I bought them. And I still feel cool wearing them. But I wouldn't buy as many rips as like my high school daughter has. I wouldn't have like rips like way up on my thigh or, like something like that.
Yes. Stay clear from that.
Well, and not only that, not only do we want to look hip, but we go shopping. And a lot of times the choices are either super trendy or I'm 75 years old. There's not a lot in between. So we're almost forced to say, well, hey, how does this look on me? Maybe I can get away with it.
Right. And that's when you have to mix the slightly ripped jeans with a cute little classic top, maybe.
Oh, good point. Yes.
That's when you can do that.
What's something that we can do on our own to get help with what to wear? For one, you can definitely finish listening to this podcast because Meredith has lots of great tips. But what do you suggest? Because here's our shopping routine. We've dropped someone off at practice. We have an hour in Kohl's. What are we supposed to do, Meredith?
Okay. I would say today you have so many outlets that you can go and research. I would say Pinterest is a great way for you to kind of see how to style your age. You can just type in tips on styling middle age for fashion for you. There's also on there, you can find out your body type. And on there, they also have what looks good on your body type. And from there, you can kind of put your outfits together. They have pictures. And at Kohl's, then you can go and try to mimic that look. I would also say, once again, go into your favorite store, pick up their magazine, and look through it, sift through it. Say, oh, man, I really love how they put that outfit together. Say, how can I recreate that in my own wardrobe, or how can I go buy that? You can even go to TJ Maxx and try to recreate everything. You don't have to do it on $1 million budget.
Right. So sometimes you might have some of the pieces in your own closet already.
Yes.
Maybe it's just one and you need other things to kind of pull off the look, but you do have some of it already.
Yes, most definitely. I first go to your closet. Most of my clients are surprised what they have in their closet. They're like, oh, I forgot it. I bought that. And it still has the tag on it and everything, but it's cute and they should be wearing it. So yes.
Yeah, I have lots of stuff like that. I like that one piece, but I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to pair it with something else. And so I like the idea of looking on Pinterest. And I think another good thing that could come out of that is if you're looking at middle-aged styles, you actually get to see what does that look like on someone who's 50. Yeah.
Sometimes I shop by the mannequins. I feel like they put their best outfits on mannequins. Or like at TJ Maxx, like in the aisles around all those racks. Those tend, I think, have their better clothes. Once you start getting to the racks, you're just kind of searching for what might be there. But sometimes they put their newest, best stuff like around the perimeter.
Well, and they show you what goes with. I can't shop off a rack of just shirts.
No, I can't either.
That probably kills you, Meredith. But I just have to. It's like Garanimals. I have to see it up there on a mannequin, top and bottom.
Yes.
Yes. And go by the mannequins. And you're right. They do usually put the best outfits on there. So definitely go and see and look at them and try to mimic them.
You know what I really love, and can middle-aged women get away with this? Because this is not how I was taught to dress. And I don't know about you, Julie, but you would have never paired like polka dots with stripes or like a checkered pattern with big wide stripes. Like you just wouldn't have. But I see my daughter pair that kind of stuff all the time and she looks great, but I feel kind of funny putting that on.
You can definitely do it. I say middle-aged women can definitely do it. It's all about the scale of print. Let's say, for instance, if you have a striped shirt and a floral skirt, your striped shirt, I would say, don't do a very wide stripe. Do a skinnier, more subdued stripe. So that way it mixes well with your floral, because your floral is going to be your statement then.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes, but you can definitely do that. I think that gives you more options in your wardrobe, and you can have some more fun with it as well that way, you know?
Yeah. So, I remember Meredith came to my house, this was a couple years ago, and did a little workshop for some women my age. That was probably where she got the most resistance, was from ladies my age. Like, oh, you can't mix patterns like that. That was just a no-no. We just never did that. I remember I had a polka dot skirt that was kind of a medium-sized polka dot. And then I had a blouse that was really tiny polka dots. They were both on navy, white on navy. And she said, oh, you could totally pair these together. And everybody said, really? Like they just weren't convinced. And I remember I wore that to church the next Sunday. And I thought it really looked cute.
Yeah, it's all about the scale of print.
I have never done that. Julie, that needs to be one of my things to try in 2019.
Okay.
Mixing prints.
Yes.
Yes.
You can do it. And you've got daughters to help you.
I know. I just think some of that stuff is so ingrained in us. I do think that one of the reasons that we have trouble adopting other styles as we grow older is because we learned these rules.
Yeah, Meredith, when you're working with clients, do you consistently hear certain things from middle-aged women that are maybe misconceptions about fashion at this stage in life?
Yes. A lot of my clients will say, I can't wear skinny jeans. You can totally wear skinny jeans. Skinny jeans have become a staple in everybody's closets. Definitely put some skinny jeans into your life. And nowadays they have what they call super skinny, and then they have your regular skinny. Your super skinny is going to be more form-fitting. So if you want to do skinny jeans, but maybe not as form-fitting, then do the regular skinny.
What if you're self-conscious about looking too tight?
Or what if you just can't even sit down?
That's when shopping for the right pair comes into play.
Well, probably getting a little bit of stretch in them, maybe.
Yes. Most definitely. I would say definitely get some stretch, definitely get good quality. Dark denim is always flattering on every body type. And if you're a little self-conscious, then you can wear a longer sweater or a longer top over them, and you won't feel as exposed maybe as you think you are. You're not, but if you're trying to make yourself feel comfortable in them, that's definitely a way you can do that. I would also say, and I don't know what it is, but women in their middle age don't think they can wear prints or colors usually. And they can totally wear prints and colors. That's when you can have some fun and put your own personality on it, and it brightens you up.
Now, why do they say that they can't wear prints and colors? Because I wouldn't have thought that.
I think it's because they think it's too youthful. They tend to go for the neutrals, which neutrals are fine. They're great. So what I like to do is usually start off, okay, you've got a neutral skirt. Let's put a colorful top with it. A green, or something like that. Just to add a little color, little something extra to your wardrobe. So I think that's the reason why they're not always into prints and colors.
Right.
Not all are that way, but
I think if you have something kind of loud on, you feel like it's drawing attention to you too.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why.
Yeah. And they don't sell a lot of prints at Costco. It's pretty neutral.
Oh, yeah. Gray, black, khaki, brown.
I would also say women in middle age don't think they can wear statement jewelry. You can wear statement jewelry. I would say if you're going to wear bigger earrings, then keep your necklace minimal. Not even have a necklace on. If you're going to wear more of a chunkier necklace, then keep your earrings minimal. But you can totally do that. And that's just another way to add your personality into your wardrobe. Another one is women think in middle age that they have to sacrifice comfort for style, especially in their footwear.
I'll raise my hand and agree with that. That is what I always feel like.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of middle-aged women feel that way. It's not necessary because you have these stores and these brands like Clark's, Naturalizers, Tom's, and other brands and stores who are beginning to come out with shoes that are padded, that are comfortable, that look cute and are stylish. And that way you're not sacrificing style and comfort. You can have them both.
My adult daughter, she's 23. She came home last fall to a family event, and she was wearing shoes. I think that she had bought at Five Below. I know she only spent $5. I'm not sure where she bought them. She got so many compliments on them. They were super cute, but Meredith, they had to have only been a piece of cardboard wrapped with more cardboard. I mean, what kind of quality can you get for $5? And all I could think about was I could never put those on my feet. I would be dying of uncomfortableness. I want cute shoes. I guess the key is at middle age, in order to get cute shoes that are comfortable, you're going to have to be willing to spend some money.
Yes. Like I find I can't even really shop at Target anymore for
I can't
shoes.
either.
I used to have hundreds of shoes and they were all cheap, but I just can't do that anymore. Now I consider it more an investment, and I do go for the nicer brands.
Even like the Old Navy flip-flops. I mean, it would be so fun to buy all the fun little colors and wear them for a couple of weeks, but oh my goodness, they kill my feet.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I like I said, I have a difficult foot, so I really can't wear the flip-flops either or anything like that. So I have to invest in my shoes.
A lot of the nicer brands that are comfortable on your feet really have come out with cute styles.
Yes. And that's what's so fun to see, that Clarks and other people, they're stepping up to the plate. They're seeing that women want to have comfort and style. And that's what's really cool.
Yes. All right. What are some other misconceptions they have?
Another misconception is with clients is, for instance, let's go shop at Anthropologie. Well, I can't shop at Anthropologie. My daughter shops there. You can shop there. A lot of stores are now beginning to have fashions for all ages, which is really cool to see. And also, let's say there's a sweater there that you and your daughter both love, and you start to think, oh, maybe I can't wear that because my daughter loves it. Maybe it's too youthful. Well, not necessarily. It's the way your daughter's going to style it differently than how you're going to style it differently. Your daughter may wear a little bit of a shorter skirt and boots and, a fun chunky necklace. As with you would wear it with cute, colorful jeans, flats, and maybe a jean jacket and earrings, So then you have the same sweater, but it's appropriate for both ages.
That's a good point. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I tell people, don't get in that frame of mindset. Usually that's the case. So, yes, those are definitely some misconceptions I hear a lot.
Just be aware that if you do buy something in Anthropologie, you'll probably never see it again if you have a teenage daughter, because they'll just move it right over to their closet.
Yes,
that is true.
Or sister.
Well,
when Molly comes home, she'll just not bring quite all her clothes, and she'll just say, "Can I wear these pants?"
That's funny.
I forgot to bring any clothes, so yeah.
But Julie, you should feel flattered. I mean, honestly, if any of our young daughters want to wear anything in our closet, it's a compliment.
Yeah.
You're doing something right.
Well, Meredith, what are some trends we can look for this spring that we can put into our wardrobes?
Some trends that I'm really excited about are polka dots and florals are both big patterns that are going to be in for the warmer weather coming up. And I mean, they're fun. You can add them to any piece of garments for your spring wardrobe, and there you go. They're just fun. So those are two of the trends. I would also say a popular color this year is called living coral. It sits between orange and pink, and it looks good on just about anybody. So that's really fun. Kitten heels are back in.
Now, kitten heels, describe those to me again.
Kitten heels are not more than 1 or 2 inches.
Oh, well, that's great.
It is. It's wonderful. They're cute. They're sweet. They're professional. They can add just a little fun to your look.
And I feel like you could probably wear those with pants or skirts.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I think they're great for an evening out with friends or on a date. Even, I mean, why not? Or even a fancy event. Put them underneath your pretty dress,
Okay.
I would also say flat sandals are definitely in this year. They have never been fully embraced as a statement piece as they were this year on the runway shows.
Oh,
so
really?
Strappy sandals?
Strappy sandals. Yes. They were more fully embraced this year. And that's exciting to see because that gives your look easy breezy, fun. I mean, it's hot out there. You want something just more comfortable for the warmer weather. Pearl jewelry is really in, which is fun. It's really good trend. A lot of designers would do a necklace that was in all pearls or an earrings that was all pearls, or sometimes they would just wear them as delicate accents on your jewelry. So that's a fun trend. I would also say straw bags are really in.
Oh, I love those.
I know. Aren't those fun? I mean, what says summer more than a straw or crochet bag? I mean, so definitely. So those are, and one more thing I would say, and I've talked to Julie about this trend, but they're called matching sets. And that's when your top and your bottom are in the same fabric, same color, or same print. And they match each other. So, I mean, it makes getting dressed in the morning much easier that way. And you're not stressing out. And you can definitely wear them separately. You can wear the top with different bottoms and the bottoms with a different top. So you get more use out of them. So those are definitely some trends to look for this spring and summer.
We'll have to put up a few of those pictures because
I
haven't seen those in the store yet. So I have to be on the lookout for those.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun. I love them.
Well, I'm glad you said something about the polka dots. Looking back at pictures of each of my kids' graduations and special events in their lives, I always have a polka dot dress on. Different dress, but they're all polka dot. Black or navy. I mean, I thought, okay, this says something here.
It's so
I didn't realize it until I saw the pictures, you know?
Well, they're fun. I mean, why not?
I definitely want to see a picture of those sets. Julie told me about them, and I thought, I feel like they were popular when I was in middle and high school. And I think I might even have some pictures. I mean, I remember this particular one that I really liked. I feel like it was red and white stripes going down on the shorts, kind of bigger, and then red and white stripe going across on the top. But it was the same material. And she said that sometimes they were the crop top, and I feel like that was a crop top.
Yes. Sometimes it can be with a crop top. Yes. But, middle age, maybe not the crop top.
Right. I know I can't do the crop top, but that's so funny. I mean, just definitely everything that's been in comes back around, but in a fresher way.
Most definitely. Yes, they update it, makes it more modern looking. Yes. I mean, like, look at jumpsuits.
Yes.
I mean, they used to be so in years ago, and they've come back, and now they become like this wardrobe staple that is everywhere now. And I mean, one piece wonder, you just throw it on and go out the door. It's true.
Do you feel like jumpsuits will continue this year? Because I know my daughters bought some last year. Should I listen when they say, I need something different, Mom, that's out? Or should I say, no, the Nashville stylist said you can still get use out of that?
You can definitely get use out of jumpsuits.
Okay, good.
They were all over the runways this year, all over the runway shows. So, yes.
Oh, great.
Definitely. You can still get use out of those.
So I'm anxious to hear a little bit about your work, Meredith. Julie had mentioned that you work with like artists, and I'm assuming in Nashville, probably music artists.
Yes, I do work with artists. The services that I usually offer are personal styling, which, I mean, what I do with Julie, we sometimes go through her closet, we'll go shopping for a new season, or we'll add pieces to her wardrobe. And then, yes, I do artist styling. And that can even be an author or a pianist or anything artistic. Or even a blogger. I've styled some bloggers too. One of my clients is a musician, and she was invited to a really big Christmas concert this past December in Houston, Texas. So I had to go and pick out looks for a performance look for her, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
And which was really fun.
I bet that is fun.
I mean, like you usually don't shop for things like that. So that's really fun. And we picked out this beautiful green jumpsuit that had a big ruffle on it. And we put some statement earrings and she just loved it. I've also done photo shoots. I do photo shoot styling. Like I've worked with Style Blueprint, which they are an online magazine that's known across the nation. I've worked with their what to wear articles before. And that's a lot of fun too. With editorial styling, once again, sometimes you can do things you won't normally do in everyday life.
Right.
That's always fun too. Most definitely. I love styling people like that and having fun with it.
If somebody here in Nashville wants to talk with you or meet with you further to discuss their fashion needs, how would they go about doing that?
Go onto my website and contact me through that. MeredithMathis.styling.com. You can personally direct message me on Instagram, Meredith M Styling. Those are probably the best ways, through my website and through Instagram.
Would you be able to offer services to anybody that doesn't live in Nashville? Have you ever done that?
You know, I haven't done that yet, but I am open to that. Most definitely. I'll fly wherever you want me to go. I mean, come on. If you're in England, yeah, I'll do that, you know.
That'd be really cool.
I would love that. So yes, most definitely. I'll go anywhere you want me to.
My daughter-in-law, for her groomsmen's style, she didn't want tuxedos or anything matching. She wanted each groomsman to be in a little bit different vest and pants. And that was just really overwhelming to think about coordinating all that. So Meredith did that for her too, and it turned out really well. So, you know, weddings, that's another area that if you need help with that, she's really, really good at that.
Yes.
Oh, that was so fun. I enjoyed that. I don't get to do a lot of men's styling because a lot of men just don't come to me, but I can totally do men's styling, by the way, but they just don't come to me.
Another service, I think, like for people that have really special pictures, family pictures, or it's maybe their parents' anniversary and several families are together trying to get a look or anything, like you would be awesome at that. Like just to pick out something that they're going to love, because these pictures are going to be up for a long time and sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Yes, most definitely. I love doing stuff like that with my clients. I've also have worked with people before when they are going to an event and they don't know what to wear. I had a client who had she was going to the governor's ball recently and had to go get her a dress. So we had to go and do that. So yes, most definitely. Special things like that I can totally do as well.
Another area, I don't know if you've done this for anybody else, but I've had her do it with me twice, is to help me pack for a trip. Oh. And my kids really make fun of me for that. Like, Mom, you can't even pack your own clothes. But I was going to be gone for 2 weeks and I was trying to pack in a really small suitcase. So I had Meredith come over and pull out things from my closet and say, this would wear well, this would hold up, you know, in a suitcase well, and you don't need to bring all this, you know, you just need this stuff. And she made sure everything kind of went together so I could wear every top with every bottom and a few colorful things and a few accessories that tied it all together. That was really fun and it very helpful.
Yes. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Yes. And Julie, you are the only one I've done that with, but I can totally do that with anybody's wardrobe.
It's fun to get new clothes, but I think the best part of having Meredith come is having her look in your own closet and pulling out things like, you should be wearing this. And well, how do I do that? You know, well, you've got these pants, put it together. You know, that to me was the best use of our time and money, was to find out what I already had and how to wear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't really touch on this, Meredith, but if someone is kind of a minimalist when they buy, like maybe they're not so far as like a capsule wardrobe, but I tend to be this way. Like I don't switch out my clothes by season. All my clothes hang in my closet all year long, and they can't go beyond a certain space. Like I'm just not going to live with it like that. So I find that I buy really super neutral things a lot because then it goes with a lot. But what do you tell people that just they don't want to buy a lot of pieces, but they still want to look trendy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. So one of my clients does kind of do this. What I tell her is, okay, we can get more neutrals. We can get neutrals in your wardrobe. Yes. But we need to pick just a few special pieces that can go with any of your neutrals or just can stand on its own, because you're going to run into that occasion where you go, oh man, I wish I had something more special to wear to this event or to this party or whatnot. You're going to be glad you have that floral dress or that pretty blouse or something. So yes, I would say just you can be more neutral, but just have those special little pieces that you can mix and match with your neutrals, or that can stand alone that you can wear to other occasions where it may call for that.
You are inspiring me.
Oh, thank you. Yay. That's what I'm here for. I love it when my clients get it and they start to love what they're wearing. You can see the sparkle in their eyes. I never knew I could wear that, but I'm going to start wearing it now, So it's really fun to see that. That's my job is done when that happens, I'm like, yes, they get it.
Yes, because I've been shopping and I thought, okay, what would Meredith say? What would Meredith say about this piece? She'd say, try it on. Give it a try.
Yes.
So you do kind of learn. It's not necessarily rules, but you do kind of learn. There's kind of an art to it. And she's really good at teaching you that and things to look at and things to question and, how to put it together. So
yes. So listeners, we're going to put all of her contact information in the show notes. And this week, be watching on Instagram and Facebook because we're going to put up some of the spring trends that she's talking about. We're going to put up that picture of her and her identical twin. We'll put up some other things that Meredith has. This is a great time for you to be paying attention and maybe getting some ideas on how you can add some new things for your spring wardrobe.
Look at my website because I have a lot of style tips on there that I recently posted. Style tips, part 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
4
awesome.
as well.
Woo.
And I know, and I have pictures and everything for you guys. So yes, feel free to go and look on that as well.
Oh, and we will put a link
Great.
to that in the show notes if anyone wants to check that out. I know I'll be one of the first people there.
Oh, yay, good. There are a lot of other things on there, so go check it out. Thanks.
Great. Oh, and also on her website, I was perusing it the other day, there are some pictures of Julie when she was in a modeling photo shoot on Meredith's website. So I will put one of those in our show notes. And I think also, well, I won't put it in the show notes, but I'll put it on our Instagram this week. I think also your daughter, Julie, is in some of those.
Yeah, Molly was in a shoot several years ago, and it was one that featured clothes from different eras. I think so. She was in like the 1930s era.
Oh, that's really cool.
It was really fun. Yeah.
That was so much fun. You can take old fashioned clothes and make them modern looking. So
they were things you would wear today, but had that look.
Well, we'll put some of that on our Facebook and Instagram this week too. We're going to have a lot of inspiration. Thank you so much for coming on, Meredith. We love talking with you, and I know I have a lot of great ideas now.
Oh,
yes.
Thanks for
so
having
much.
me. Thank you. This has been a joy and a pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Friends, we're so glad you joined us today. As I said at the beginning of today's episode, Midlife Matters is going to host our first giveaway this week, a super cute straw bag, just like the ones Meredith mentioned for spring. Follow us on Instagram at Midlife Matters Podcast for all the details. See you there.